All right. Mr. Al-Amri, you want to start?
Let's go. 170. Am I right?
Yes. At the but go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Skill 34.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Skill 34.
Skill 34. Two tenses that are often.
But what's the name of the skill? Tell us the name.
Oh, you use have and had.
Yeah. Correctly. Now, it's not the full verb, gentlemen, not the full verb, right? It's not the full verb, the auxiliary, right? The helping verb. Yeah. When do we need the auxiliary? When do we need this auxiliary? Have and had. When?
Have in present perfect and had in past perfect.
That's right. Have, present perfect, and had in the past perfect. Okay. All right. Continue, Mr. Al-Amri.
Yeah. Two tenses that are often confused are the present perfect, have plus past participle.
And
the past perfect, had plus past participle.
Okay, good. So let's look at the next page, 171. Okay, Mustafa, can you read?
The present perfect have plus past participle refers to period of time from the past until the present.
From the past to now, right?
Yeah.
This is what we studied in Unit 2, right? This will be on your test tomorrow, right? From the past until now. Okay?
Yeah.
Example, Hussein.
Yeah. Bob has lived in Los Angeles for 10 years.
And what does it mean? She has lived in LA for 10 years.
From past to now.
From the past to now.
Until now.
Now, will she stay in Los Angeles or will she leave Los Angeles?
No, she'll stay. Or maybe, we don't know.
Maybe not. We don't know. Is this continuous? No.
No, if it's continuous, that means she's going to stop telling.
That's right. If it's continuous, we know her plans. But we don't know. In this case, we don't know her plans, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So read that, please. Say, Sue.
Sue is still living in Los Angeles.
Exactly. Okay, now Abdul Majid. Present perfect. Can't hear you, Abdul Majid. Ayed, you talk. Ayed.
Present perfect refers to a period of time from the past until the present. It is not correct in the sentence that indicates past only.
Right. If it only shows you something in the past, but there's no connection, if there's no connection from the past to now, then you should not use the perfect. Okay. All right, let's take a look at two examples. Abdul Majid, can you read it? Yeah, your microphone is off. Hussein, you read it.
Okay. At the start of the 19th century, Thomas Jefferson has become President of the United States.
Yeah.
Time.
Do you see this? Do you see this star, gentlemen?
Yeah.
That means it's wrong. Okay, what's the problem?
Had it's supposed to be.
Okay, at the start of the 19th century. Okay, at the start of the 19th century. This is in the past. Okay.
Had become. It should be had become.
Al-Amri, you can join class if your camera is on. Okay.
Sorry.
No genies here.
Sorry.
Yeah, It's at the start of the 19th century. So no, this is just the time in the past only. No connection. There's no connection from the past to now. So I don't want past perfect. What should I use?
Past participle.
Became.
That's past perfect. I don't want past perfect. What should I use?
had become.
Past.
Past
That's
simple.
Past simple.
Became.
Just use the past simple. So how do I do this in the past simple?
Came.
Became.
Jefferson became the president of the United States. All right, Ayed, next one.
Every time Jim worked in his car, he's improved it.
What's the problem here? Every time Jim did something, he has improved it. What's the problem?
Has improved it.
Yeah, why is this a problem?
Should be had.
Every time he did something. So that means activity, past activity, repeated activity in the past. Are we connecting it to the present time?
No.
Here we are not, there's no connection, you see, no connection. So instead of he has improved, because there's no connection to the present time, what should I use? Simple.
Yes.
Guys, I just want the simple.
Yes.
So instead of has, this example should just be became. And this example, only past simple, improved. Khalas. Okay? What should I do with the auxiliary? I don't want this auxiliary.
Remove it.
Okay? I just want to put improved it. Do you understand? Just the past simple. All right. Let's move down. Faras Al-Ghamdi, you want to read this? The past perfect.
Yes, I want. The past perfect refers to a period of time that started in the past and ended in the past, before something else happened in the past.
Right. So it started in the past. It ended in the past. Okay? Right? So for example, in the past, it started before that and it ended before now. Not now, before sometime in the past. Okay? Example. Can you read the example, Hussein?
Okay. Sue had lived in Los Angeles for 10 years when she moved to San Diego.
Okay. Now, I teach my classes X. What did I say?
X
X is
happening.
completed before, I'm sorry, not X, W. W is completed before
X.
X. All right? W is
Yeah, but,
completed before X. Now, what does that mean? If W is completed before X, find X in this situation. Where is the X? We've got two
Move.
options. You've got, this is one option, and here's the other option.
The first one is the
Which
double.
one is W?
The first one.
The second one is W.
First one is W.
This is W. This was finished before X. You see?
She lived. Then she
Here's-
moved.
here is X. She moved to San Diego. That's X. But before she did that, before she moved, she had lived in Los Angeles. Do you understand? So, when did she move?
After he lived in Los Angeles.
After 10 years of living in San Diego.
Well,
In
first,
LA.
yeah, so first she lived in LA for 10 years. Okay? Number one, she lived in LA for 10 years. Then what?
Then she moved
Then moved
to San Diego.
All right. Then
to
she moved to
San
San Diego. Now, do we know how many years she lived in San Diego?
No,
No.
we don't know.
Do we know how long she's been in San Diego, gentlemen?
No, we don't.
No,
No, we don't know this information. Okay? We don't know. We only know that X is completed before, W is finished before X. W had lived. X, she moved. So number one, she lived in LA for 10 years. Then she moved to San Diego, right? Do we know how long she has lived in San Diego? No, we don't know that, okay? All right, so read, let's see, Haytham, she no longer, right here,
She no longer lives in Los Angeles.
okay? Continue. Past perfect
The
begins.
past perfect begins in the past and ends in the past. It's
Okay.
generally not correct in the same sentence with the present tense.
Good. Abdulaziz.
The teacher collects the papers.
Read the sentence, Tom. Read this.
Tom, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tom had finished the exam when the teacher collects the papers.
Okay. What's the problem here?
The second verb.
So
Collects.
let's put our W in this example. Where should I put the W?
Had finished.
Yep. I'm going to put a W here. All right. So she had finished the exam. Now there's a mistake. What is the mistake?
The second verb should be in the past. Simple.
Exactly. This one should be in the past. Not collects. Okay, it should be what, gentlemen?
Collected.
Collected.
Collected. We need to put here collected. Do you understand?
So, yeah.
Collected, that is X. Collected is X. Okay? Tom had finished the exam when the teacher collected the papers. Okay? So Tom, he completed the test first, then the teacher collected the papers. Okay? Go to the gray box. Everybody, hands up again. Hands up again, everybody. Okay. All right, Faris Agamdi, you want to start here using?
Using have plus past participle. and had plus past participle.
Let's start with the first tense.
10. Present perfect.
The formula.
Have plus past participle.
What does it mean?
Past up to now.
And how should we be careful? Do not use it.
Not with a past tense.
Exactly. Never use this formula. Do not use this formula, right? Together with a past tense. Okay? Mustafa, do the second one.
Tense past perfect
Yeah.
form had plus past participle,
Okay.
meaning
What does it
before
mean?
past up to past,
Past to
not with
past.
the present tense.
Never use it with the present tense. Okay. Hussein, can you read this special message?
Okay, expect when the time expression, since it's part of the sentence skill, C skill 35.
Yes. So basically, if you look at skill 35, you can see that we use since. For example, since he was a child, for example, since he was a child. Okay? That's part of the sentence because since he was a child. If we look at skill 35, okay, what does it mean? Since. It comes with the present perfect, right?
Past
Yeah.
simple.
Okay, present perfect since 1920. So let's take a look at some examples in the exercise, okay? So Ayed, can you start? How do we do this exercise? Underline?
Underline the verbs twice and decide if the meanings are logical.
Logical, what is that? Logical.
حرفيا.
Mantiki. You know mantiki, right?
Yes.
Logical. Okay. And then
indicate if the sentence are correct and or incorrect.
all right. Look at number 2, Ayed.
Because her proposal had been rejected, she's disappeared.
Depressed. Depressed means very sad. Why is this one incorrect?
Is the verb is.
Remember, this is W, right? W is perfect.
Yes.
Had been rejected. Is this X?
No.
Well, it should be X, and X should be past tense,
Yeah.
right?
She
So
was.
How do I fix this?
Change the is to was.
Exactly.
Was.
I want to make it was. Okay. Because her proposal had been rejected, she was depressed. Look at number 1 here, Abdul Majid. Can you talk now? No, your microphone still doesn't work. Al-Amri, you read number 1.
I have always liked the designs that are on the cover.
What do we have? Have liked. Have liked from the past until now, right?
Yeah.
What do we have here?
X.
And X is now, present, right? So have liked from the past to now. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
If it is where, it's a past tense, so it's wrong.
Exactly. All right, gentlemen, let's try this exercise now.
Mr. Raj,
Yeah.
I have a question, number 2.
Sure.
Past perfect, it becomes with the past simple, right? And number 2,
And number 2, yeah,
Past
this is
perfect.
past perfect. Had been.
yeah, it becomes with the past simple after past perfect.
If you use the past perfect and present simple, it's wrong. But it
Yeah.
should be past simple, like this.
Okay, if I change had to has, present perfect has been rejected.
Because her proposal has been rejected, yeah, that's also possible. You could change this to has. That's a possibility. Okay. In other words, like this. Because her proposal has been rejected. So that's a short time ago, right?
Yes.
That's also correct. Because her proposal has been rejected. So a short time ago, now she is depressed. This is also possible. That is also correct. Okay. Then your X, or your W, sorry, W comes before X. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Go ahead, gentlemen. Do these other exercises. Start now.
3 minutes. Two minutes. One minute, 45 seconds. One minute, 30 seconds. One minute, 15 seconds. One minute. Forty-five seconds. Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds. Time is up.
All right, gentlemen. Let's take a look. Number 3, Ayed. What do you think? Is it correct?
Incorrect.
Yeah. What's the problem here?
The students have registered.
So what should it be?
Had.
Exactly. We want to change it to had. Okay. We want the past perfect in this case. Good. The students had registered before the semester started. Good. Abdul Mohsen.
Number 4, it's correct.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have
Where's
here.
the verb? Where's the verb here?
Had. So it's past participle.
Yeah.
And in the second sentence, we have also past.
Past perfect here. And then what is this? Past
Also
simple here. Okay. When she had purchased the car, she contacted the insurance agent. Which one is first? Which one is first, guys? Where is W? Find W.
In the beginning.
Beginning had brushed.
There's your W. Okay. There's your W. Okay. Where's the X?
Contact.
Here. Here's your X. Okay. Here's your W. Oops. W is finished first, right?
Can I do the other one?
Okay. All right, good. Number 5. Let's see, Hussein. What do you think about number 5?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. What's the problem?
With finished. Supposed to be past.
He said that he had finished. Now let's put some lines here. So we got had finished, 2 lines. Okay. And then we also have what? Finish.
Finish the reports.
Okay. And then also we have said, right? Where's the problem?
With finish.
What should it be?
Finished.
Finished.
Yes, CD.
Yeah. He said that he had finished the typing when you finished the reports.
Okay, good point, Mr. Raj. Have a class.
Yep. Okay. Bye. See you. Mr. Al-Amri, what about number 6?
Yeah, number 6, it's correct. She has enjoyed. It's has present, enjoyed, past tense, herself every time that she has gone. It's also present, so it's correct.
Exactly. Has enjoyed.
The has enjoyed, it's W.
Yeah.
Has
Every
gone,
time that she has gone.
X.
Okay. Every time that she has gone. She has enjoyed herself every time that she has gone. Well, in this case, they are W and W. Both of them happen at the same time. In this case, we don't have an X.
Yeah.
Okay. This time they're both W. They both happen at the same time. So she enjoyed herself every time she has gone to the zoo. So these both happen together, and that's okay. All right. Faris Al-Ghamdi, how about number 7?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Why you didn't put been, has been?
She's enjoyed herself every time she has gone to the zoo. You could use either one. You could say been. every time that she's been to the zoo, every time that she has gone to the zoo. Now, normally in headway, they teach you if you say, I have gone or he has gone, then that means they didn't return. Yeah.
Yes.
But in this example, though, we've got some words that tell us that this action is repeated because every time. Now with this word, it changes the situation. So it's clear that she went there and then she left again. She went and left, went and left. But without the words every time, okay? She has enjoyed herself. Yeah, we need to add some information to use gone. And this, with these words, it's possible. Okay? What about number 7? Tell us the answer to number 7. Who's doing this?
Me, Faris.
Yeah, Faris.
He drove. This is X, and he had finished is W.
Drove is the X, and had finished is the W, right? Is this sentence correct?
Yes, it is correct.
There you go. He drove to the post office after he had finished preparing the package. Yep, exactly. So we've got here, had finished for W. Okay. And then drove is the X.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Sure.
The connector when I learned before it is used with like past continuous and past simple. Something there is a duration in the sentences. Is it correct?
You see, it depends on the situation. It could mean before, maybe after, or maybe at the same time. So it depends on the sentence. You have to look carefully at the sentence. Okay?
I understand.
Yeah. All right, number 8, Betham.
Yes, I think it's incorrect.
After the votes were counted, find X.
I can't.
Where's the X? Which one is X?
It must be counting after the votes, but it's not clear here.
Exactly. Yep. It is. This sentence is incorrect. Okay. We should put an X after the votes. This one should be W. Right? This should be W here. Do you understand?
So you should change.
This one should be W. Okay. And then what should we have X?
Had been determined.
This one should be X. So the problem is they reversed it. They reversed it, and it's not logical. Mafi bandagi. What should it be? After the votes?
Had been counted.
Had been counted. This is the correct sentence. Had been counted. And then here, what should it be? It
determined.
It was determined. This is the correct answer. It was determined. There you go. Now we have W, had been counted, and here X. Okay? Abdulaziz, try number 9.
9, I think incorrect.
Incorrect? Why?
And the last words have worked overtime. It's completed. It should be worked without have, I think.
Yeah. What's the key in this case?
We
The
have a
key,
specific
Last night.
last night. That's past tense only. So if you have the past tense only, you see no connection, right? There's no connection. So what should it be?
Worked.
Exactly. So I just remove the auxiliary. Okay. All right. I do number 10.
He had fastened his seat belt before the airplane took off.
Is it correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. This sentence is absolutely correct. Okay. All right. Good. So where's the X?
X took off.
Yeah. And where's the W?
Had fastened.
Yep. Had fastened. Okay. There you go, gentlemen. That's it. That's the end. So W. Here's your W. Here's your X. Which is finished first? He had fastened his seatbelt before the airplane took off. All right, guys. That's all for today.
Last another question, please.
Sure. What's your question?
Number 6. I'm not sure about number 6. I didn't get the explanation.
All right. In number 6, she has enjoyed herself every time that she has gone to the zoo. So, she has enjoyed herself every time she has gone to the zoo. Both of these are experience. Okay. So every time that she has gone to the zoo, every time that she has gone to the zoo, she has enjoyed herself. So they both experiences happen at the same time. Think about this. 1 second. Do you have the answer key? What does the answer key say here?
Every time.
No, in your answer key of the red book, what does it say?
I don't have the red book.
You don't have the red book? Let's take a look at the end of the book then and see what it says. Where is it? No, it's closer to the end. No, not there. It's contents. There we go. Okay. So we want skill 34. Which number?
Number 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 6 is correct. Okay. All right. The reason why it is correct. Number 6. Okay. So this is experience, right? Before now, she went to the zoo, but this is her experience. So we use the present perfect to emphasize experience. Well, did she enjoy herself before that experience, or did she enjoy herself the same time as this experience?
Because both present perfect, so should be the same time.
That's right. Yeah, because they both went only because this is experience. Experience. It's because it's an experience. Now remember, the present perfect has three different situations. One situation is experience. That's number one. What's number two?
Results.
No, number two is from the past until now. That's number two. What's number three? It's called present. Not present. It's called recent past.
Is this the uses of the present perfect?
Yes, this is how we use the present perfect. Now you were thinking of recent past, but you were thinking of the continuous, which is called the present result, right? But I'm only talking about the simple. I'm only discussing present perfect simple. What are the cases for present perfect simple? Experience.
And from the past until now, and
The past until now, and then you have the recent past. What is this case?
Is an experience.
Yes, and what this is an experience. Gone to the zoo. This is another experience. But do these experience happen step by step? Do they happen step by step, or do they happen together?
Together, because
they happen together.
Every time. Yes,
they happen together. Now, if we're talking about number two, or if you're talking about number three, right? If you are talking about number three, number two, then of course it will be step by step. And also experience is usually one experience is before now. That's why it's present perfect. But we have, in this example, we have two experiences before now. And both of those experiences happen together.
With the key word, it's every time.
That's right. Every time she has gone to the zoo. Every time she has gone to the zoo. She has enjoyed herself. So at the same time, she has gone to the zoo. She has enjoyed herself. These two actions happen together.
Yes, I understand. No.
All right. Guys, I have to go now. I have a meeting, okay?
Thanks for your time, Mr. H.
You're welcome. Bye, gentlemen.